Y'all, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I have a very juicy story time about a time where somebody I thought was my friend stole my debit card and ended up spending over $1,000 on my debit card. Yes, she tried me. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get into the story time. A few years ago, this happened about 4 years ago, I met this girl. I'm going to give her the name of Kim. And I met her through my ex because my ex had a homeboy that dated Kim. And I have a best friend, and still to this day, she is my absolute best friend. I don't have too many friends, but I asked my best friend, I was like, well, what do you think about Kim? What do you know? What can you tell me? My best friend was like, basically, Kristen, just don't even be her friend. She's not trustworthy. She is just like, she's not somebody that you can trust. So knowing me, I was going to say to myself, like, okay, everybody deserves a chance, because people could say that about me. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, could have that on them. Anybody could be told that they're not trustworthy. So that's up to you to decide if they're trustworthy or not. Just don't go off of always what other people say about the person. So I ended up giving Kim a shot when me and my best friend were going through it. And it was the worst decision ever. So let's get into why it was the worst decision ever. Okay, so the reason why me and Kim were having our rocky moments was because it was just little stuff that I would notice that she would do, as far as like when she was around me, she would talk about some girl that she was supposedly friends with. It was just like every time you turn around, she'd be like, oh, I can't stand such and such and such. Why they text me? Why they call me? But yet she was staying at their house. But yet you're still texting them. But yet you're still calling them. So I was going back telling everything she was saying to my best friend. And my best friend at the time was like, well, Kristen, she doing that to you. What makes you think she going back saying that to the person that she claims she don't like? Like, how you claim you don't like somebody, but she on Twitter talk about how this, that, and third, that's my sister, whatever. So me and her, up until she stole my debit card, we were having some issues too. Like, one minute I'd be her friend, next minute I'd be like, girl, I don't know if we can be friends no more, because it was little things that I would see that she would do. So around my birthday is when everything just completely went left. I was like, no way I can be her friend anymore. There's just no way we can ever be friends again. So let me get down to what the root of the whole incident was. She called me one night and was like, Kristen, can I loan $400? And I said, I am not like the ATM. I was working at the time. I'm like, I'm not the ATM bank. Like, I can't give you that money. She claimed that her ex, she was flashing some money in his face, and he took the money. And she was begging on the phone like, Kristen, I really need this money. We're going to be put out my house and everything like that. I need this money. The answer was absolutely not. I am not doing that. But if you want me to come pick you up from school tomorrow, I can come pick you up from school. Because some way in that conversation, she said that she got kicked out of her house or something like that. Whatever. So I ended up, she ended up texting me either that night or the next night. Was like, oh, can you come pick me up from school? I'm getting out early, or whatever time she had got out. So I went and picked her up. To make a long story short, we came back to my house. And on the way coming back to my house, she was like, you know what, Kristen, don't worry about the money. My aunt or whoever, she said, somebody called her and was like, don't worry about it. I got the money back. I don't need it anymore. I was like, okay, see, it worked out for you. You know what I'm saying? So what ended up happening was, this was her first time ever being in my house, my room, just in my space personally, because I don't let a lot of people, I don't have a lot of friends like that. I don't let a lot of people into my personal lives like that unless we're like locked in, we're like best friends and stuff like that, because this is my personal space. My room is everything to me. My house is everything to me. So everything's personal. Not too many people say they know me or knew of me or stuff like that, because these days I just feel like with the way things go, you can't have too many friends or, you know, boyfriends and stuff like that, because people are just not loyal. And she proved this point to me. So we come over to my house, and she's in my room. She's like, oh my God, your room is amazing. Now, not to air out any of her business, it got to the point where she was like, Kristen, you know, I love your hair. Let me go in the bathroom. Let me straighten her. She was either curling my hair. So while she was curling my hair, I just had a moment with her where I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get too much into detail about that because it's really sad. I was like, you know, if you need somebody here for you, I am here for you. You don't have to, you know, feel like you're alone to where, you know, you just have to do things to yourself that's just not, that just things you don't have to deal with, because me and you can relate. Like, we both dropped out of high school and we both dated best friends and we both been bullied. So I'm here for you, girl. Like, I'm here for you if you need me. You know what I'm saying? This can be a start to a great relationship. Like, I understand that we going through our ups and our downs, but just to let you know, I'm here for you if you ever need anything. So that's when that happened, and I told her, get your stuff, let's go to Walmart, because I really need to go to Walmart and get some stuff. So I'm in Walmart, I'm shopping or whatever, and we ended up going to the cash register. And I want y'all to pay attention to all the details. We ended up going to the cash register. I swiped my card, I put my pin in. So we go back to the car, and so I'm in the front seat on the steering wheel, like, okay, she's just being mighty helpful, whatnot, putting the stuff in my car. It did rub off to me a little bit weird, but I didn't think anything of it. So next thing I know, we're driving back, and I'm taking her where she needs to go because she's living with some people or something like that. And she gets a phone call. And this is strike number 2 where I knew something was going on wrong. Where I put the pieces together after I figured out she stole my debit card. She called, and whoever she talked to, it was like she was talking to them in code. She was like, did you get my text message? And I'm like, well, unless you say, I thought at that point, I said, unless you talk about something I should not be hearing, why is she saying, did you get my text message? So what really was happening, I think she was texting whoever she was texting to tell them she had got my debit card. So what ended up happening was I took her to where she needed to go. So I ended up just going straight home. Now, after I went straight home, I fell asleep and woke up, and not after waking up for like 20 minutes, she called and said something weird, like her boyfriend was fussing with somebody, she needed to come over real quick. So I said, girl, okay, if you need to come over real quick, just swing by, whatever. She swings by after only like 5 minutes, so I was like, she must have been in the area. And when she comes in, she jets right past me to my room, and she's like, Kristen, can I brush my hair? So I'm like, yeah, girl, go ahead, brush your hair. And when she brushes her hair, she goes to my purse, brushes her hair for like 2 minutes. She's like, all right, I'm good. I'm ready to go. So she leaves. And let me tell you, so to make a long story short, I got in touch with a detective. And he was asking me information about what happened and who she was and stuff like that. And of course I gave him that because she's not going to get away with this. So what ended up happening after that, I'm not going to air out every little single detail because that is private, but he ended up getting in touch with her 2 months later. And after he got in touch with her, he basically told me, you got to understand, I get lied to all the time. So he said that that's not going to take it away in the fact that she's in trouble. But this is the story that he told, she told him that really what happened. He said that I gave her my debit card. Now, number one, why would I give you my debit card and I already told you no, and to spend $1,200? Like, why would I don't even think you're loyal. So why would I give you my debit card? That makes no sense. And then she said that, listen what happened. She's one of the people that when she gets caught, she tried to drag everybody else down with. She said, well, I spent what I spent on it. I went one time to one store and then I just passed the card off. Now, number two, why are you, if this is you, if I gave you my debit card, why are you passing your card off, my card off to people that I don't even know? I don't even know these people. So, and then she's like, yeah, they did what they need to do. But this is what she messed up at. She told the detective, she asked the detective, she was like, well, is Kristen gonna press charges on me because I got money to give back to her. Now, pause right there. The night that I talked to her and told her that I was pressing charges, she did not contact me until like a whole couple weeks later when she figured out, because she thought she got away with it, when she figured out like, okay, well, maybe she just let the situation go because I didn't heard from nothing in a while about it. She did not hit me up. She did not text me. She didn't do anything. She found out that it was some action being taken. And then so when she did hit me up, she was like, girl, I didn't talk to you. She hit me on Facebook, girl, I didn't talk to you real quick. Then she hit me up again, like, please, I need to talk to you. So I ended up calling this number, and somebody, I don't know, it was her aunt, I don't know who the hell it was, got on the phone, was like, yeah, could you possibly not press charges on her because she has the money to give back to you, and please, she can't take no charges like that and stuff like that. I said, are you kidding me? I'm like, she didn't feel that way when she was spending my card up, so are you kidding me? I said, no, absolutely not. So I hung up the phone. So that's when the detective met her up like a couple weeks later, and that's when that whole situation he told me that's what happened. But he also told her in that interview that he interviewed her, there's no Facebooking her about anything. You are in serious trouble. So basically when she told him that there was other people that were involved, he said, well, I need to talk to those other people. And make a long story short, she did not give up any other people, so she ended up getting arrested. She thought I was playing about the whole situation. She ended up getting arrested. And so after she got arrested, I ended up getting a letter saying that she can no longer have contact with me. She has to do like 300 hours of community service. She has to pay back all the money. So mind you, she had to pay back $1,200. Plus she has court costs and other fees and stuff like that for community service. So I said, this is so worth it. This is so, you know what I'm saying, this was something so worth it to be this loyal to me after everything I did, after everything people told me that you do and did to people. Moral of the story, make sure you watch who is so-called your friend, because after I gave this girl the benefit of doubt so many times, she still proved to me that she was just like everything everybody said, disloyal, doesn't care about anybody, selfish. And I really want to still ask her still to this day, what was I to you? Like, was it all that worth it to be disloyal to me, to lie on me, to cheat me and everything like that, all for selfish greed? Now you got to pay more than almost close to $2,000. You have to do community service. You can't have no contact with me. And I was the only one. I opened my house up to you. Like, I ended up, and I don't know if I told you guys this in the beginning of the story, but when we went to Walmart, I ended up buying her food. I took her to McDonald's. I paid for it because she didn't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? So now you're burning a bridge with somebody you don't need to burn a bridge with. But yeah, that is it for this story time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. There will be more story times available. I have some crazy stories that I would love to tell y'all. And make sure you like my channel. And like I say, subscribe and follow me on all my social medias. It will be down below. Bye.